Today we're visiting Tintagel Castle. Good morning! Well, it's a better morning than yesterday. Look, the same view than yesterday. Yesterday was terrible. But today, nice day. So we're going to hike to a castle. That is the reason why we are here. We saw this castle in a book of the National Heritage last year. And that's what we're going to visit today because we don't know how many beautiful days we're going to have ahead. We cannot rely on the weather app. Sometimes they say it will rain at 2 and it rains at 12. So, beautiful day. We're going to hike to Tintagel Castle. Have arrived in Tintagel Castle. Just a small walk, 480 meters from the parking space. Lovely coast town here. So first we're going to visit the castle and his amazing bridge. It was built in 2016 or 2009. I have to rewatch again. It was a bridge originally, but it was destroyed. And then you had to go down to the valley and then up again by stairs. I will show you later. Then they remade a hanging bridge, but you have to make sure that you buy tickets, or if you have the National Heritage Pass, you have to make a reservation because it's a limited of people that go over the bridge every 30 minutes. So you have to make sure that you have a timetable booked. So yeah, let's visit this amazing castle. So there you have the water, and normally if it's low tide then the beach is right at that rock. There starts the beach. So I asked the people here, and around 2:30, 3 o'clock the water will go back to that point there, and then you can enter a cave right there, and that should be Merlin's cave. So about 2 hours you can go on the beach. So when we come back from the walk, if we're going to be on time, I don't know, we'll come back and check it again if we can enter the beach and look for the cave. Would be cool to enter Merlin's cave. To be quite honest with you guys, I know I expected a lot from this place. This is the reason why we came to Cornwall, because we saw it on a book. But views are amazing, the bridge is amazing, and to stand on a point where, according to the legend, King Arthur was here is amazing. And there is the statue. Later on we're going to see that up close, but I expected it a little more castle. I'm not so easily disappointed, but let's say the whole trip is going to be fine, and this will be. But if you are a long distance from here and you want to drive many hours to see this, I should do this if you're in the neighborhood. The views are amazing. Look, this is great, but I expected a little bit more castle. And my son just said to me, well, that happens if you expect a lot from something. Never expect a lot, and then you're always happy. That's true. So yeah, I will check my wife, how she's thinking about it. So, what do you think of the castle?
It's a nice place.
Yes?
This is what I wanted to see.
This is what you wanted to see, okay? What do you think about the castle? Was my question. I think it was a bigger castle. And you?
I didn't have expectations.
Oh, that's better then. You wanted to see the statue of King Arthur? Well, here you have it. It's really cool. This is really a cool statue of King Arthur. Half man, half ghost. Really cool. And with this view in the back, that's really cool. So this was actually the castle, and on top there are all settlements like a chapel, few houses. So this is actually the castle. If you look at with that bridge and then that castle, it's really an amazing look. So yeah, don't mind my disappointment. I was expecting, I don't know, I just 2 weeks ago I watched the movie King Arthur and I was expecting a huge castle. But hey, it's a ruin, so it's a few centuries ago. So yeah, it's really cool. So you can only go one way on the bridge. You have to go down in the valley back to the starting point. So you can only go one way. So yeah, my daughter is very happy that she has to go down the valley. Yeah.
And we still need to do a walk of 15, 16,
It's
maybe 20 if we lose the way again.
It's already 3 hours that they are saying, and we have to walk 16 kilometers, and we have to walk, and we still have to start, and it's going to be long, and it's going to be tough, and it's going to be hot.
Life is hard when you are a family of Buddha.
I feel the spirit of King Arthur and Merlin. So this is the cave of Merlin. So maybe if we come back, we can enter that cave if we were back on time. I doubt it, but let's hope. And we're off for 16 kilometers. Dun, dun, dun. So we're hiking from Tintagel to Boscastle. It's again a walk that I found on Komoot. So my wife is recording the hike, so I'm going to put it under here, and if you don't see it, put a comment underneath and say I don't see the link to the GPS, and then I will put it afterwards. So Boscastle is one of the smallest coast towns that you have to see in Cornwall. If you search on the internet the beautiful coast towns of Cornwall, well, Boscastle is on the list, and it's so close here that we said instead of taking the car, we're going to hike to Boscastle, because my kids are really loving to hike.
Yes.
Every time we say,
It's my favorite hobby.
yeah, are you going with us on a holiday? Say, if we're hiking, yes. Otherwise, no, don't bother. So, and then I have to put a hike in.
Definitely.
Yeah, so that's something I don't like. But what I do for my kids, it's amazing.
And if you don't believe that, he will tell another story.
Yeah, from Merlin and King Arthur. a lovely picnic place with this view. Look at that. There are worse places to eat something.
Life of an influencer.
This coast path is so beautiful, but this is not just this piece between Tintagel and Boscastle. People that are wanting to have a challenge. So all around Cornwall, and I think even in South England, or maybe it's going around England, I don't know, I have to check that out. But you can do the coast path all the way around Cornwall. I think Xante was searching on the internet and she says 8 weeks to do the coast path. So that's amazing. But if every hike is like this constantly, whoa, no, can never get used to that. This is amazing. And sometimes I have a feeling of Iceland. Not every time, but the formations are so rough that I have an Iceland feeling. So I like it here. This is definitely a hike that is in my top 5 that I have done. Well, maybe top 10, because we have done a lot of hikes and you always remember the last ones. But it's really, really amazing. This is Boscastle. We have arrived, so we can eat an ice cream here. What do you think? Yeah. Is it a good one?
Yeah, I never had a purple ice cream before.
Purple? Oh yeah. What is it?
Violet, blueberry.
How is it tasting?
Good.
Good. How are the ice creams? Yeah? Refreshing? So we're back at Tintagel and we're going to check if we still can get into the cave of Merlin. It's all the way down, so you have to get up again. So no problem. You were really good kids with hiking back with us, so no problem if you don't want to see it. But let's hope we can enter the cave. We have seen some beaches on the way to Boscastle. It was not visible, so it seems that the water is dropped back. So yeah, let's hope. The cave is open. Let's go. So if you're into these legends, this should be the place where Merlin made his potions. So I have chicken with bacon, cheese, fries and peppercorn sauce. You have lasagna. You have sea baskets with fries and tartare. You have the plain Jane.
Plain Jane.
And then you have also the lasagna.
Yes.
Bon appetit, you deserved it.
I know.
Waarom loop je hier zo?